Mikhail, congratulations. It was a terrific first half performance. You'd be absolutely delighted with that.
Yeah, the first 60 minutes I thought that the team played really well. We've been discussing that we need to be us, and that's so everything that I want to see from our team. Full commitment, a lot of energy, quality, speed, movement, 2 beautiful goals. And we connected with our crowd and created an incredible atmosphere again and the right to win the game.
Given the last 4 games, just to touch on that atmosphere thing, it really felt from the very first kick of the game that these fans still are right behind you, right with you, and believe what you're saying, which is this isn't over. There's twists and turns and stuff is going to happen.
They've been like this throughout the season, and they've been incredibly supportive with us, and what they've done today with the team shows another level of commitment again, and it's there. We wanted to earn the right to be top of the league tonight again. We are. And we have to be happy with where we are, but not accepting because it's not end up, and we want to achieve that.
You do have a few injuries, and obviously Saliba is out, and Gabriel had a kind of recurring issue very early. But what's your thoughts about what his injury may be?
I don't know. He could not carry on. He tried for another 10-15 minutes. He was struggling, so obviously we have to assess him. It's not common on Gabi to leave that pitch, but he wasn't comfortable.
Martin Odegaard first time. I mean, his first goal is just brilliant. His second's pretty good as well. But what a finish.
That's what we demand him, to be more effective in the final third and having more influence on winning matches. And he's done, I think, his 14 goals already this season, which is a big mark for an attacking midfielder, and his contribution to the team, his leadership, his skills, and I'm really pleased with him.
I don't know if you're aware of it, but one negative is that Mudryk in the last moments of the game was having a laser shone at him from the crowd, which is obviously, nobody needs that, do they?
No, and if something happened, obviously we will review what happened in the match and take action.
Well, he says that they connected with the crowd again, and after the frustration of the last few weeks, that was pretty pivotal tonight.
Well, when Mikhail took over right from the off, from the time he came, he said that's one thing he wants to do. He wants to get the connection, the fans and the players back. They've worked very hard on that, behind the scenes as well, in getting the fans and getting the Ashburton Army now. We've got a load of young people now who meet up before, they come in, they stand behind that goal at the clock end, and they sing all through the game. And it's kind of got the crowd together. Everybody's feeling, and obviously having the season that we're having from the start, that kind of galvanises everything, and that's just kicked on, and it's got better and better with the song, the North London song as well. That's another thing. Just before the start of the game, we've got that "You Never Walk Alone" song. It's all galvanised everything, and that is something that has been unbelievable for us this season.
So what you're saying is the Highbury Library is...
The Highbury Library's gone.
It's finished.
Yeah, it's gone.
No, because there would have been fans coming into that stadium tonight hoping, but also wondering what the reaction was going to be like after the Etihad.
Yeah, there'd have been a little bit of a doubt, but the team didn't doubt. The manager didn't doubt. They were very confident in the way they went into that game. When you're playing Chelsea at the moment, everyone keeps saying they're such a good individual. They could click one given game. That hasn't happened yet, but they can. They've got so many good players that it's a bigger picture for them. It's a bit long for next season. But no, Arsenal. I think they're in a position now where if they've got something to strengthen on because they've got a system. Now, when you've got a system, a little bit like Brighton recruitment, you've got a system, you've got a style of play they've found. Chelsea haven't got a style of play. Even when Graham Potter, he still didn't know what his best team was, what system was the number one system. Of course, you adjust different games during a game or a different opponent. But they've got a system. They play this they've decided to put the left back in there, Zinchenko, then allow the Odegaard to go and play, and Xhaka at the moment. So now they can identify who do we go and get to the recruitment to go and add to that to make it even better. Chelsea at the moment, you haven't got that at all. Man City have got a system. They know how to play. It's like clockwork. They just put the people in there and go, bang, he'll be brilliant. He might even take us to another level. Ireland, obviously, is one example. So there's teams that Liverpool had that system. That's gone. They're now having to do a rebuild. And this is what you look at every team like this, right the way through. Newcastle are finding their system. Now they're going to, Eddie Howe will go and get players to fit that system, and hopefully what you're hoping is to improve it. So that's where Arsenal are sitting at the moment.
I think, you know what as well, Gaffy, you say that and you're bang on. When you look at Chelsea and the way they put this scattergun approach to the people they were signing, they just signed him and signed him and signed him. you know, and this is why Graham Potter, he's probably his head was spinning with players coming. What am I going to do with these players?